Sweet Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
We're going to be watering some of these, and a frog, and possibly feeding some of these, and feeding some fish, possibly. Today we're going to be starting this. This is, or was sold as a curly hair, however it has the markings of an Afonopamasi and the striped knee, and a few other bits and pieces, so we have no idea what this is. Do leave it down in the comments below as to what you think it could be, and that's what it is. It's been in pre-molt for like over a year. You think it hasn't eaten in so long, it's unreal. It just does that all day, just sits on its mat. So yeah, without further ado, let's change some waters. So water out, wrong setting. Water in. I would miss this, but she's literally matted over everything, so it will be wet for a long time. So we'll just leave it as it is. She seems quite happy, and move on to the next tarantula. Okay, so next we have this little premoltative thing here. This is my Acanthoscuria geniculata. Don't know if you can see. Yeah, there it is. Bold as hell. Completely in pre-molt. Also, the first rule of changing water bowls, or in this case putting a water bowl in because it doesn't actually have one, always have a catch cup handy. That's good for both arboreal and ground dwelling. Locally sold at your... No, let's not do that, we'll get in trouble. Yes, there it is. It's in pre-molt. It's about 3.5 inches. Not terribly big, but they tend to grow quite quick, so look forward to that. So water bowl in. I'll put the water bowl in this corner, I think. Easy, easy. That'll do. Fuck it. That getting a bit jumpy. Put some water in there. Water in. Lady there. We won't be feeding that one because obviously it's a pre-molt, but there she is. Quite a pretty lady, or boy. Let's not go down that road. So without further ado, let us move on. Okay, so next is the Laciatora parahabana. You can see that red band there on a foot. Not entirely sure what that is. Could possibly have gotten caught in a lid, but it was been there for a while. This is one of them species that's always hungry, so I won't be putting my hand in here to change that. A lot of questions actually on as to how the setup is here. Pretty simple. Hide, plenty of that stuff which needs spraying. Plenty of sphagnum moss or live moss, whatever moss you want to use. Moss, it helps retain humidity. Saves spraying this and getting mould everywhere. I just spray this, give it a soaking. That seems to do the trick, so we'll do that first. As I said, always have a catch cup handy because you never know when they're going to feel like coming out to play. It's a little bit too... what's the name there? That's a little bit too sprayy. Let's just stick to that. Good soaking. And that should do for that. And let's get some tongs and remove the water bowl. Tongs are got. And let's take this out. Oh. Okay. I have to do this one by hand. Don't kill me. Okay, let's change the bowl. So you're about to see her go nuts because she doesn't like water. Then again, she could prove me wrong. Oh. Loves it. This needs a bit of a pump. Ooh. Oh. calm yourself. Alright, let's see if you are hungry. Let us see if you will take these. Is that a yes or a no? That would be a no. Okie dokie. Well, moving on to the next tarantula then. Okay, so in here is one you do not want escaping. This is one of the Poecilotheria species. This is the tiger weasels, tiger something or the other, ornamental. Meant to be one of, I think it's meant to be one of the most poisonous ones. I'm not sure, but poisonous, venomous. I don't know. Hopefully, we're not about to find out. Quite darty. Very good looking. There's quite basics out of there. It's in this because it's a sort of in sling mode or stage at the moment. So I say, just that. Yep, that'll do. Just give it a bit of a spray in there. Focus on focusing. There we go. That's that. That's all you want to do. That's all I want to do anyway. I'm not going to feed it because it's spending a lot of time on its hide. This is one of them double caps, so there's enough air in there. You don't see any holes, but the cap's loose. There's a two-piece cap thing, so yeah. Okay, so this next one, I'm not sure you'll actually get to see. This is a golden red rump tarantula. Very, very skittish and spends all of its time up there. I'm not entirely sure why. It's not a arboreal, as far as I know. So yeah, it's very strange. We won't be taking the lid off purely because it will bolt. It will just go. It does not care. We're going to try and do it through the hatch. The water bowl is completely empty, so we'll just give this a go. Alright, that didn't seem to be too hard. One mud bowl out, one water bowl in. That'll do, pig. Now to fill her up. Now that's filled up, sort of, more or less, let us move on to the next tarantula. So in here is a tiger rump tarantula. Spends most of its time in its hide, so I think we could probably safely take the lid off. Have a look at its water bowl, see what it's doing. Nice and clean. It's been at it, less than half full. It spends most of its time in there. I don't think we'll get to see it today, but I think we can safely go in here, hands and all that, and take this out. One water bowl, in it goes, like so. See here, gives this a filling up. Give that a spray. Just want to wet the moss really. I've found that helps with keeping away the mould. Without further ado, let's get on to the next tarantula. In here is my Brazilian black, scatty as hell. Where is it? Don't tell me it's on the roof. Nope, there it is. There she is, sexy as ever. Ooh, she knows the lid is off. Of course, she's done to a water bowl. Hate it when I do that. She might be hungry. She's webbing. Oh, she's webbing. Nope, she ain't hungry. She's in primo. Let's get this water bowl out. Alright, calm down. Put that substrate back in. And what we'll do here is put the lid just ajar, so it don't get no ideas to run out. Let's fill this up. So it's just gone into its hide, but we have a clean bowl. So I'll put that back down there, like so. Don't know where she's actually gone. She's gone into a hide, but I'm not sure whereabouts. And let's fit her up. Hope I actually did it in the bowl. Let's give it a mist. Oh, sugar. The cork bark is wet because I had it in the wrong setting. The rest of it just looks wetter than it is. It's really quite dry. Without further ado, let's move on to the next tarantula. In here is the Trinidad dwarf tarantula. Somewhere in here is the Trinidad dwarf tarantula. I see what it's done. It's making its burrows. Yeah, it's making its burrows. Recently changed this up, but the water dish is dirty, so we'll give that a cleanio. Seeing as I have no idea where this transfer is, I shall be using tongs. Up it goes, up it goes. No! Oh, didn't want to do that. Water bowl out, water bowl in. Let's get this in. Get it flat. Flat is good. And let's fill her up. She's full. Wherever she may be, let's hope she's okay. Let's move on to the next tarantula. So, in this one here is my Brachypelma amelia. Was one of the most docile transfers I had. Now I'm not so sure. Let's see. Oh, she did have a hide, but never used it. Spent all of its time on the sides and on the ceiling. So I've taken it out. And you'll see where I've put that in a minute, actually. See if we can get hold of this water bowl. Somehow. Give me your ball. Give me your ball. Give me your ball. Oh. Sorry, mate, dropped it. One water dish. It's my own. One water dish. Get that back in. The temperament of this tarantula changed overnight. She was handleable and now she's not, so a bit skittish and whatnot. There you go. Let's give that a mist. Okay, wrong setting again. All misted. Lovely jubbly. Another happy tarantula. So here we have the a Fauna Palma Simani, Costa Rican zebra. And as far as I know, they were ground dwelling, you know. Well, I mean, they are ground dwelling, but I didn't think that they were diggers in the job of reconstruction. Look what she has done. That was over a space of a couple of days. Absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. We can see if this one's hungry, actually. She's a bit bolty, but we'll give it a go, see if she's up for a bit of grab. So what we'll do is we will chop that there, like so, and see if we can see the hunt, I guess. Oh! Oh! We missed it. Oh man. Did we miss it? I don't know. Kind of just jumped to its death. Jesus. That was pretty though, wasn't it? Yeah, let's admit that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well done. Whilst you're distracted, let's change the water bowl. One hideously dirty water bowl. One beautifully clean water bowl. Back in where you went. Up straight, if you can, please. Thank you. That'll do. Put this on hose pipe. And yum, 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 yum. Alright. And that seems to be enjoying its food there, so on to the next tarantula, I guess. So in here we have the Amazon Sapphire Pink Toe. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, but yeah, that's what we got there. It's not too big, you know, it's not big at all, actually. It's actually pretty small. I don't think we're going to get much good footage. Well, you see the stripes, snares. Tiny water bowl, so without further ado, let's fill it up. Spray. That'll do. Lovely jubbly. Tighten that up. Give that spray. Yum, yum, yum. And we're good to move on to the next tarantula. So in this tiny compartment, we have the Singapore Blue. It's about 1.5 inches. Not very big at all. Had it for 2 months. Not entirely sure how big it is now, but when we got it, it was about 1 inch. 1.5-ish. This is probably one of those tarantulas you will not see on the channel, and that's why. Not entirely sure what they are, but let's get rid of it anyway. Fill up this little bibbies. She's full. Lovely jubbly. Let's move on to the next tarantula. In here is my emerald skeleton tarantula, and it scares the living crap out of me. More than my Metallica does, which you'll see in a minute. Not for very long, because I already done the water bowl for it, but yes, it's in there. Let's have a quick gander. Also, you remember me saying about the B. Amelia hide that I took out? That was it. I've put it in here. It made sense. Let's have a look, see if we can see her. Yep, there she is. Getting ready to bolt, no doubt. So, without further ado, let's just take this out here. Give that a clean and wash. Clean water bowl. So let's make this as quick and painless as possible. Let's get that filling up. give it a pump. Let's fill up. Let's give that give a mist. Soaking. Oh, bit of movement in there. You missed it, but yes, there was a bit of movement in there. Without further ado, let us move on to the next tarantula before I crap my pants. So in here we have my Chaco golden knee. Under there. Somewhere. Oh, it's made a tunnel on the other side, so you probably won't see it. Let's take this bowl out and give it a clean. The bowl is clean. Let us give it a fill. Yummy. Give it a bit of a mist. Not too much, but just enough. That'll do. Oh, this. That corner. And let's move on to the next tarantula. So in here is not a tarantula. In here is that crazy mofo, a praying mantis. Let's give it a bit of a let's give the there it comes. There it is. Not mine, but you know. Hey hosen. Let us see if this crazy mofo is hungry. Let us. You want it? Do you not want it? I'll take that as a no. Take that as a no. Alright, let's get your lid back on. Let's move on to a tarantula. So in here is my Brachypelma baymei. Baymei. However you say it, wherever you're from, it's a fire leg. Did eat yesterday, but that was the first time she ate, and she is pre-molt from the looks of it. How weird. Let's see if she'll eat again. Hopefully without a bolt. Nope. Not even gonna attempt that one, buddy. Well, that does seem moist enough in there still. So we'll just leave you to molt, hopefully. Good luck, little buddy. Hello everyone, my name is Sam. Thank you very much for joining me for another episode of Web Wednesdays. I do believe this is number 3, 2, 3, one of those. My Metallica is currently hiding, I don't know where, and the frog is buried itself somewhere, I don't know where. And the fish have already been fed today. So that's it for the end of today's video, but thank you very much for joining, and please do subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, because there is a hell of a lot more coming, and there's going to be a few rehousing videos from the looks of it coming up soon as well. That wasn't all my tarantulas, I do have a couple of slings, but we don't want to feed those just yet. We'll probably do that in another video. So thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you again on the next Webbed Wednesday.